today with motion, ready to take you through your motion session. So I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're ready for exercise and all feeling all ready. So yeah, again, today we're going to have kind of the same format as last time, so a warm-up, main section and a cool-down, hopefully incorporating a few different exercises. But yeah, once again, if you're not feeling up to any of the exercises, that's totally fine. You just have a little break and then jump in when you're ready again. But if you're not up to it today, that's totally fine. You can listen to your own bodies. And again, if we can just stay seated at all times, just for safety reasons, that would be great. Should we get on with it? Great. So for the warm-up, we're going to start off with just shaking out our wrists like this. And then do the other one as well. You can do them at the same time. Just giving our joints a good shake and warm them up. That's it. It's good to warm up our joints first because they can get quite stiff before exercise and you don't want that. That's it. Then we can move on to our whole arm. If we do the right arm first, just giving that a good shake. And then the left arm. That's it, good. Then we can try and do our legs like that. It's harder than it looks to shake your leg. And the other one. That's it, good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to some shoulder shrugs. So we're going to bring our shoulders up to our ears and then down. Try that again. Up and down. Up and down. Shoulders up and down. Up and down. And down. Now we're going to bring it into a roll. So shoulders up and back. Up and back. Nice roll of your shoulders. That's it. Good. And back. There we go. And back. And we can bring them forward so you can go back, up, down, back, up, down. That's it. Good. Now we do little heel up and down with our heels, so feet are on the floor, and then we bring them up and down like that. Heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down, up, down, up, down. Now we can do a little roll with our ankles, so we go like that. Rolls, like you're drawing a circle with your heel. That's it, and the other ankle. That's it. Good. Now we can bring our knees up into a march and use our arms as well. That's it. Just try and get that heart pumping a bit, ready for our exercise. So we get all the blood pumped through all the muscles, ready for when we use them later on. That's it. And you can bring your knees up higher, or you can just keep them nice and low. Good. Making sure we're all sitting up nice and straight. That's it. And relax. Good. Now Now we're going to do a couple of stretches, starting off with our necks. So we're going to look to the side. You can look at your neighbour, give them a wave. And forward, and look to the other side and give your other neighbour a wave. Good. And back to front. Now we're going to take our ear to our shoulder, like this, and you'll feel a nice stretch along here. Good. And relax. And this ear to this shoulder. And again, you'll feel a stretch along here. Good. And relax. Then we're going to look down. You'll feel the stretch along the back. And then we're going to look up, just to where it feels comfortable. Then look back down again, to the floor. Then up to the ceiling. Back down to the floor. One more time. Up to the ceiling. Good. Now we're going to just have a stretch of our legs. So if you want to place your one foot in front of the other, feet both on the floor, and you can use your hands to walk your hands down your legs. So you could be holding on to your knee, or your thigh, or your shin, wherever you can feel that stretch along the back of your knee, on the back of your thigh. If you're really flexible, you might be able to walk them all the way down to your feet, but the knee or the thigh is just as good, as long as you can feel that stretch. And we'll just hold it here for a bit. Good. And relax. Then place the other foot in front of the other one. So we've swapped over legs, and we're going to walk our hands down that leg as well. And again, just hold that stretch there. Good. And relax. There we go, just shake out your legs again, and your arms, and your whole body. Give everything a good shake. And now we can move on to the main section. Now for the main section, we're going to start off just with a gentle march. Just going to gradually get our heart pumping again. Swinging our arms just where it feels comfortable. You can pretend you're going for a walk in the park. There's lots of nice trees. Maybe the birds are singing. Lots of flowers. Or maybe it's winter or autumn and all the leaves are falling and you can hear them crunching underneath your feet. And you can pick up the speed a bit if you can. Just get a bit faster, or bring your knees a bit higher. Maybe you've spotted a friend and you're trying to catch up with them. That's it. Good. And we can slow down a bit again. We've caught up with our friend. Now we're having a good chat as we walk along. Good. And now maybe speed up a bit again. Maybe it's starting to rain and you're trying to find some shelter. So you're picking up speed a bit. Pick up your knees a bit higher. slow down a bit. You found your shelter. Maybe there was a nice coffee shop at the park. And relax. Good. Hopefully that's got your heart pumping a bit. Now we'll go on to a couple of strength exercises. So what I want you to do is just take one leg first, and we're just going to point it out in front of us and dip it out into the water. Imagine there's like a nice puddle and you're dipping your foot in, like that. Maybe it's a pool, you're on holiday and you're dipping your toe in a pool, just to test how cold it is. So, knees straight and then dip your toe down. The leg doesn't have to be high, just with your foot hovering off the floor. So, dip and up, dip and up, and up, and up. Good. Make sure that you're getting your knees straight though, because that can work your thigh muscles. Good. We'll do 2 more on that leg. And last one. Good. Now we'll move on to this leg. So straighten your knee out in front of you and dip the toe into the pool. Like that. Good. So down and up, down and up. And again, remember, the leg doesn't have to be high at all. Just have your foot hovering off the ground. Good. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Good. Maybe the pool's got really cold water, so you're having to just dip it in quickly. Down and up. And 2 more. 1, 2. There we go, good. And you give your legs a little rub. That's it. Now we're going to do a couple of arm things. What we're going to do is we're going to do some boxing. So make sure you got a nice bit of room either side here, because you don't want to be hitting your neighbour. And you're just going to punch in front, like this. One, then the other. That's it. Can be as hard as you like it to be. You can imagine having someone you don't like in front of you. Good. Now maybe a couple to the side. This is where we need to make sure we've got enough space. You don't want to be hitting other people. So you just do it like a little diagonal like that. Good. And if you feel comfortable, you can do a couple overhead. I feel like this will be quite an ineffective boxing technique, but you can imagine you're picking something off the shelf. That's it. And back to the boxing in front. Good. Do a couple more. And a couple more to the sides. And a few more picking off the shelf. That's it. And relax. And give your arms a shake. That's it. And finally, what we're going to do is we're just going to pretend we're sweeping the floor. Maybe there's some nice flowers on the floor and you're just sweeping them to pick them up. Like this. So lean forward and sweep. Lean forward and sweep. Like that. That's it. Just alternating arms. Forward and sweep. Lean forward and sweep. Good. That's it. Couple more. And relax. Now we're on to the cool down now. So we're just gonna relax a bit now and we're gonna take just a nice and slow march. Just to bring our heart rate down to resting. So nice and slow. You can pretend you're on the moon and there's no gravity and you're floating along like this. That's it. Nice and slowly. Good. And back to resting. Good. Now we're just going to do a couple of stretches. So we're going to stretch out our backs by turning to the side of our chair. If you have an armrest on your chair, you can hold on to that. I don't, so I'm just going to hold on to the side of my chair. And then if you look to the side, you should feel a nice stretch across your back. If you want to more stretch, you can walk your hands towards the back of the chair. That's it. And just looking behind you or to the side of yourself. And hold it there. Good. And relax. And hold the other arm of your chair. Or again, I'm going to have to hold the side of my chair. And turn to face that side. And again, if you want, you can walk your hands towards the back of the chair. And look towards that side. Good. And hold. And relax. Good. Now we're going to stretch out our necks again. So we're going to look to the left or your left, whichever side you want to go to first. And again, you can wave at your neighbour. And relax. And then the other side. And again, wave at that neighbour. And relax. We're now going to do the ear to shoulder. You'll feel the stretch along here. Good. And relax. And then this ear to this shoulder. You'll feel a nice stretch along here. Good. And relax. We're just going to have some shoulder rolls. So up to our ears and back, shoulders up to your ears and back. That's it. Good, nice and slow. Just take it nice and relaxed. Just been working hard. Cool Dow's all about relaxing your body again. Good. And the other way, so back, up to your ears and then forwards. Back, up to your ears and forwards. Good. We can just have a shake out of that arm. Good. Then a shake out of this arm. Then a shake out of this leg. And a shake out of this leg. And a good rub of your legs as well. Rub them muscles because they've been working hard. And a rub of your arms. And then we can do some piano fingers, I like to call it, where you just run your piano fingers like this, like you're playing a piano. You can sway your arm and your back like this, like some pianists do, just to stretch them out there with your fingers. Good. And relax. Now you can take a sit back and relax in your chair. We've all worked hard today. Well done everyone. I hope you're feeling good and you've enjoyed that session, and I hope to see you soon. Bye everyone.